There's our familiar screen. We've missed it, haven't we? I have at least. There's our screen. All right, chat. Are we ready? Are you ready for episode 5? We continue. Rise from the ashes. Peak Ace Attorney, I'm excited. Let's go. Oh, right off the bat. Immediate stabbing. Oh. Okay. Let's see, it's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Hi, Sly, welcome in, how are you? 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. What you up to, Sly? We're back to Ace Attorney. But says, laying in bed thinking about Mario RPG, because you mentioned it, how Square Enix used to just be Square. No real takeaway from that, but yeah. Reaper, welcome in, how are you? I'm sorry you're at roasting temperature there at work. Hope you can keep cool. Alright. Why do I come here to the office every day? What a mood. Not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, Miss Mia Fey is no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please. I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Maya? Could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Alright. What you got, Emma? Emma, was it? You're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? Yeah, undefeated. No, just, you seem kind of, jumpy. Maybe just young? Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait. Only 16? I'm said to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. The music in this game is so chipper it is. It's great. All of the music is so good. Undefeated like 4 cases, baby. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position, then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less. Great, another future professional in training. Alright, tell me about the case. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So, it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring her Mia Fey, but... That's interesting. How would she know Mia? Alright, let's learn about being a scientific investigator. So you're gonna be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then. Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Well, yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. This case is handled scientifically. I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. These girls whose sisters are wanted for murder just keep barging into the office they do. We found our niche, noob. We found our niche. Alright, relation to Mia. The sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, she gets like she is now. I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? Okay, I'm looking at the screen. I do want to move my camera. Sorry, chat. We're going to take a quick second here. Throw this in here. I don't like that I'm covering up like the first part of the text. I will just have to stare into the void today until I figure out where I want my face cam. Throw it back over here. Sorry for the interruption. We'll get back to solving stuff in just a second. That lined up? No, it's not. I still don't think it is, but that's better. Okay, I think that's fine. There we go, chat. I think that's better. What do you guys think? Okay, sorry about that. It's bothering me. They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. That's it? Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, I guess that's what we've got from Emma. Okay. Oh, that's not even. The weird backspace. Man, that's right. Alright, Emma, I guess we'll be back to the detention center. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. Oh no! Anyway, that's exactly what just happened. Bro, so what you up to today? What a shame. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard? I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Did you not want to raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, Lana. Funny. Seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Nothing much as tree ladies. Are you enjoying them, Broso? Now that they're together, I feel like you've gotten past the rough part, right? We're just getting started. So this is episode 5. This was, I guess, like a bonus episode they included with the remake. So we're diving in. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. Hey, alright class, welcome in. How are ya? Very nice, just fun, just paint backlog. Yeah, that's what I've had. Yeah, Lana! I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? 2 sisters, one a lawyer. Must be a coincidence. Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like... Something wrong, Mr. Wright? A little bit. Alright, what you got for us? The case. There's something you should know from the start. Which is... The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Oh, Chad. Yeah, in 1915. What is this get up we've got? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? Crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. Quite specific. I appreciate that it's quite specific. It's in the witness's deposition. Oh, okay. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That's a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk. Classy. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. Oh, that's just great. Great. Alright, next. Victim. So who's the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Better not be her boy. Death was due to loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. Brush past that. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. Oh, that's right, we need the updated report. Alright, Lana. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job, manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. An awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor. Yeah. I know, that's what I'm afraid of, Will. In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Uh-oh. Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. She got the wrong end. I'll complete the story part of LEGO Star Wars. Congrats. Congrats. How am I supposed to defend this? I would change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? Alright, your relation to Mia. You're in school with Mia, correct? 3 years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. It seems very little in common with Mia. Hey! I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year. She was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. I was top of her class in school. I was the best there was. Oh. Okay, Slam still has a choice. Or a chance then. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. That's a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this class. None. But, Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? Oh. You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Oh no. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here has ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what. Let's do it, chat. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expect to be defending another prosecutor again, yeah. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, I'm having a hard time I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... Oh, maybe not. I feel like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. The earbuds talking about Lego Star Wars. Getting the TIE Fighter is most important now. You're at 52.79%. You're gonna try and 100%? I know the Lego games have a lot. There's a lot there to go back and do. Make sure she done everything new. Okay. To the parking lot. Wait, so mine, welcome in. William did it again? He would. He would. Well, you can continue stabbing. No more travesties of justice. I'm glad you're here, Wasted Mind. Otherwise, he'd get away with it again. We're for that meddling chat. If I was there, she'd steal Edward's car. She would. Just see her there pulling all the car handles. So this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they're gonna be my coworkers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. That's quite the way to do it. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. Trying to not stand out too much here, OC. Hey there! You expect me to go unnoticed here, partner? Partner? Oh. What do we have here? That's a good question. Looks like a Bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them tummy side down, partner. This is not what I was expecting. Mr. Marshall. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But, this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory. The motherload of evidence. You're fixing to mess with what's ours. You'll regret it, partner. You just finger gunned me. You know what dreams... Wait, the cacti on the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambina. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, well, let's start poking around. Oh. What's this, a wallet? Excuse me, officer. Wait, what are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? Just found this wallet and handing it over to the police. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. Maya. Don't you dare finger guard me, you varmint. How is that scientific? Sounds like theft to me. Wallet hastily stuffed into pocket. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay, now. Look at the court record, yeah? I've played the other 4 episodes, Emma. You have to make sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Oh, do we get to, like, turn stuff around now? Now, let's start examining from every angle. Alright. Oh, we've got HNBM? Okay. We have a weird WASD keyboard thing here. Oh, I can just turn it. Okay. And I can enhance. Love it. Oh look, I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out with the press of enter. This is an ID card. Am I the thief? I miss Bay Maya as much as the next wave. This guy's the most possible replacement. She's pretty great so far. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? I guess. But I don't see what science has to do. Yeah, I opened a wallet. Alright. We got the ID card, though. So be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Alright. What else have we got? We got a ladder. It's kind of here. Aha! A ladder. It's a step ladder. What's the difference? Scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Okay, there's a phone. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to barometric pressure? What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Alright, we have wall with hazard stripes. This wall is in our way. Got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. There's no wall, but a water tank. Fail to see how it makes any difference either way. So we got oil drums. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. Yes. I could probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even be able to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Of course not. No. Never. I guess we'll do the door. Look, a door! This must mean something. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? What is that? Stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. Okay. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Cafe security. I like it. I like her thinking. I like wait for 5 minutes while placing some terrain for later. Why is chat rioting? We had like a sheriff show up. It was interesting. But now we're investigating. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Maybe it's both. Kind of dual purpose? Aha! The theory of relativity, yes. What? Gotta write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? We are 16. Anything I missed or skipped over? Oh, time to slide. Slide to the right. Ooh, fancy car. No time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. Emma. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Here you go, Vegeta. The sheriff. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along. Unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Yeah, scary. You just tell us one thing. Who owns this car? Well. Little Philly's got a good nose on her. Wanna know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle? Please. No problem, partner. Got time for vittles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prospector's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? What's the guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self, look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's office. I want to talk to him more. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim. Alright, great. Went from kleptomaniac Miko to woefully undereducated scientist. She's still working on it, yeah. I like that the weirdness has somehow escalated, and I did not expect this. Plot twist, Gumshoe was one of the least weird cops. Are you telling me there's an entire, like, police department of... Let's see. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me? Were you two all set? Us? Oh, hey. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is the crime scene. Okay, but that looks good. Does she have the little... Reminds me of the little hot dogs they make. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Ooh. Some crunchy goodness coming at you. I have a sudden and powerful need for lunch. Goldie, welcome in. She does have a rice bowl for a hat. I didn't even see it. I was too distracted by the... by the necklace. How are you today? She's certainly selling something. Some crunchy goodness coming our way. Game localization was great. It's a donut hat. Bento kudasai. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, it's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the Cough of Queen are over. Cough of Holland? You you know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. Images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me. You are a slow one, Earl. I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Yeah. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, Coffin Queen, tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Ooh. Yes, ma'am. Yikes, she means it. Okay, tell me more. Let's go down the line. The case. Somehow, I knew. Angel, hello. She seems nice, but she seems nice. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. I think it is, bro. So it was the first thing I saw when she popped up. Yeah, that's the only reason. Yeah, absolutely. I think it is, yeah. King of Prosecutors. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. I feel like you can just say that to someone. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss. Mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. Ew! The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing's clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. Alright, what did you witness? What exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say about a woman's wrath. You see Lana Sky wield that knife so. Uh-oh. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. Rhythmic beats of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second, you know Lana Sky? Of course. Quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Yeah, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. Alright, let's ask about Angel. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the box lunches aren't hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No? Only true connoisseurs can understand. Whoa. The kind you can only tell... I'm sorry. I tell someone who's tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Ah, never mind, you wait. I don't want to appreciate part of Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? Oh, sorry, girls. See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? Yeah, the cafe. I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not. Alright, prosecutor's office. I'll leave that in there. Plot twist, we're gonna go up and see your office here in a second. Do you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike. The bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder. Wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure case of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough up queen. Thought she was just a lunch vendor. No, I'm not so sure. Alright, I guess that's all we've got for you. What have we got? Guess we go up to... I kinda wanna try the car one more time. I know he said not to go over there, but... Let's see if it does. Oh, I can't even! Can't even slide over anymore. Alright, well. Go up to the office, I guess. I just wanted to see if they'd get mad at me. Oh! All kinds of stuff in here. Okay. This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Try to change from your office, really? We need more knickknacks, chat. Thanks. Look, look! There's a trophy or something here. Trophy? What, with the shield? Takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright? You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice? Yeah. Slam's line dancing into chat. Welcome in, how are you? You come in just as time as we meet our friend. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. Edgelord himself, that's right. What you up to? My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor, after all. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. Walking and working. Oh, I can't manage twerking. I'll have to be later. My talents only reach so far. It's gotta train harder, Slam. It's gotta train harder. There's just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. This face. Is Emma just you? Same hairdo, got the cosplay going. We have so we have not Maya and not Mia in this episode, which is interesting. We also have a sheriff as a detective, so I hope he pops up while you're while you're here. What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she certainly can scream. Alt Chief, yeah. Yeah. Lana and Emma. Alright, what you got for us, Edgy Poo? The case. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? You gotta stop putting yourself in these situations. After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stepped. There we go. There's not Mia. She is you. She certainly can scream. This is, yeah, about 2 months after the last one. Yeah. It was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no. She didn't do that. I mean... Wait. You're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then. Yes, sir. And this guy. It's nice to meet you again. Now that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember, you've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Honest Guy is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Oh boy. You? Mr. Edgeworth? Alright. Recently acquitted Edgeworth has caught another body, yep. we gotta figure this out, Edgy Poo. Just every case here on. Alright, Edgeworth. To be honest, a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop. But... someone like me goes so far to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? The bronze shield? Gotta be a story behind that one. Alright, what about Lana? Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person. I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Yeah, why isn't it in her car then? His car then? Live Madness, hello, how are you? What? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Yeah, that's not super great for looking out for others. Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. Everyone just setting up Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Okay. Usually in the toolbox, traces of victim's blood, no prints. I see you played Knivey Spoony before. Edgeworth? What? You sure you didn't do it? Come on. Come on, you can't take a joke. Strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Alright, I guess that's all we've got for him right now. Can I look around your office? Work desk. It's quite tidy, as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eye. Polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. I did just picture Detective Gun- yeah, that was weird. Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Do it. Don't, he'll sue you. You'll be next, he'll kill you next. Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set. Come on for the instant tea bags myself. Amazing! The drawer below is filled with packets of tea leaves. They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor. Look at this royal blend. What an exquisitely splendid concoction. Such a thing as taking a hobby too far. No. No. When is he framed? I know, I'm kinda working my way over there. My. What an amazing bouquet. Just right, but I clicked the samurai. Okay. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Wendy? Heard that name somewhere before. Oh, yes. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. I see now. Wow, I want one. Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? No. Get all old bag, that's right. I don't think so. Okay. Wow, his jacket's even lacier than his usual one. Must be his lucky trial jacket. Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it. Sure, there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe I'll be naughty. Take a picture. I'm getting way too excited about this. Alright, the trophy. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? Has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Huh? What's that? The King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors. The great honor. They send the shield to the best prosecutor every year. What, so? The K. That K stands for King? King of Prosecutors. I empathize with Emma. She also over-explains everything till people are annoyed. My brother in science. You got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Alright. It's certainly something. All hail King Edgeworth. All hail King Edgypoo. Oh yeah, chest. Chessboard. Not too up on my chest, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. It kind of reminds me of you. This Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. Wrong, Mr. Wright. Edges surrounding a pawn. Spiky hair. No, that's nothing. It's nothing. I don't see Phoenix having King of Lawyers trophy, that's right. We're undefeated, though. Still undefeated. Whoa, these are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. It's even a ladder. I know he's got the Beauty and the Beast thing going on. Ah, I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with height. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why'd I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Second time now. I must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. Okay. Get everything here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. He does have a lot of tea stuff. I guess the couch itself. This Edgeworth is such a comfy sofa. Sofas like this make me want to curl up and take a nap. But he pores over his case files here till the wee hours of the morning. Then he takes off his jacket, rolls up his sleeves, and goes to sleep, using his arms as the pillow. I don't believe it. She's actually daydreaming about Edgeworth working. Yeah, just daydreaming about Detective Gumshoe. We are all daydreaming, yeah. I ship it all, yeah. All of it. I bet in the morning his sofa hair creases in his cheek from the seams. He's so cool. Sofa hair is cool? So cool. Okay, I think I got everything. I don't think he's gonna let me look at his laptop. I think we got everything. Back. Is there anything I need to show you? Let me pick up chat. I don't know if he's gonna tell us anything, but we'll just go through it. I don't really have anything else to... Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright. Huh? What? You sure you should be showing that to Mr. Edgeworth? Oh. He'll take it for sure, won't he? Bye. Wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. Wow. my sister would be found guilty. Besides any deeper, I'm gonna start getting depressed. I'm cool too. I guess we can try the trophy. Basically, it says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why is that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. Police department? Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? Why does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Look at this face. Alright. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? I don't think they're gonna let me, but I'll try it. It's against my policy to discuss evidence with the defense. Especially with you. He doesn't like you much, does he, Mr. Wright? It's complicated. It's complicated, Emma. Alright. Did we? We did. We unlocked some more dialogue. Squeezel, welcome in. How are you today? Slamming the desk already. Sounds like I'll be an alibi at one point. Yeah. Because he shatters the defense. There you go. Yeah, what you up to, Squeezel? We're back to, this is episode 5 of the first game. Alright, let's learn more about the day of the crime. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. Ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield. I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. Ugh. That's very precise and right before the murder. People like myself and Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Like a parking stub, okay. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. Murder took place around 5:15, yeah, right after. He's gonna start dropping the Skinners. Yeah, leave it alone, Phoenix. You just sound more guilty. The murder happened right after you got back, yeah. What, right? I'd appreciate if you'd direct a suspicious glare elsewhere and stop being suspicious. Excuse me, is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth, what is it? Christ! We're getting some interesting ones here, I'm here, sir. The request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way the conversation's going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of the kind, sir. None's report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lip blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. I feel like in a group of already anime characters, right? You thought the characters in case 2 were annoying. Hold my beer. Are you defending we're gonna be up against Edgeworth. We are defending, sister. Sorry, this guy's completely thrown me off. Sir, but, sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. This poor dude. I wasn't aware of the particular. Oh, give me your name. Yes. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins? Take your report and leave. Good luck with that raise next month. Lana Del Sky, exactly. But, sir, no. Oh. Poor guy. He was absent on the day they gave out brains. Oh, no. Not Meekins. Right. Yes, sir. Got me off guard. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's see what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. Seems to finally calm down at least. Alright. We'll leave you alone. Let's go meet more characters. Oh, you, Slam, you also missed Miss Star, who is the very pretty lunch lady. Who dat? Yeah, I figured I should go back for a second. I'm obsessed with her, like, little hot dog neck, yeah. But she sells bento lunches to the prosecutor. Appreciate you. I got you. Okay, now we can go to the police department. And she does have an onigiri hat. It's so cute. Oh, look! The perfect woman doesn't exist. Oh, good. Ooh, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. It took almost 30 minutes by taxi. Traffic wasn't even that bad. That is really far away. Police department, huh? Only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Look at him! Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that? Oh wait, I know. This is the blue badger. You're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger? Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Yay! Our boy! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, why did we not get the dance? That's right. I need Gumshoe dancing. Well, he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. You're still gonna talk to us. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. I already screen capped that horrifying badger and damned it to you. Yeah, I'm a defense lawyer. I feel like none of them have played the previous 4 chapters. Dee Dee, welcome in. How are you today? You join us for some Ace Attorney. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, we vibing. Thank you, Dee Dee. I'm glad you like him. How are you today? Thanks for coming to vibe with us. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. What if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! Chief Prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. It'll be the first time Phoenix got someone who confessed, declared innocent, right? See, we can do it. I'm doing well, Dee Dee. I'm glad we get video game today. I am going to take a moment here. This is one of the bonus streams that we've unlocked. If you guys are enjoying Ace Attorney, we do have our sub goal, so that is there below. So if we want to keep doing the cases or try out some other video games, that is below. So thank you everyone for the support. I appreciate it. All right, Gumshoe, what you got for us for the investigation? So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs? Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean this time? What happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being led into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. I'm not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? That was an important trial, but isn't that a little, yeah. That's a little cover-up-y. Yeah, it certainly is. Anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Are you gonna be the badger? Is there anything else you could be doing? Noob, thank you so much for that sub. I was the Ace Attorney too after this. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're one closer. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy the emotes, ad-free viewing, all those goodies. The Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall, there's the other one's name, assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall. Think about it. M did seem to know this Marshall guy. Patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Alright, nothing else for us? Alright. What else is here? I'm gonna pick on the badger. I was wondering about that. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece! You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The Chief threw together some designs. I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies. Oh good, another zoom in. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. A work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives, created by Detective Gumshoe. Love it. Yeah, I think that's a YouTube thumbnail right there. And you go back and screen cap the blue badger. I think that's a YouTube thumbnail. Alright, police. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. What are they talking about, chat? All by himself, our special boy. Patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy. That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried. Because he wasn't saluting, he was wiping tears from his eyes. They make a good pair. Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. Panda? Not that I have scientific proof. It's just a theory. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or do they not have those at your zoo? It's like you, this into badge paint, badge paint, badge paint until my battery dies. And it does. And it does. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. Wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra. Alright. Wanted posters are hanging on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. At this point. Alright. Detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Alright, I guess we need to show Gumshoe something. His face cracks me up every time. Tell me more about this. As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better to go blabbing on about things I don't know about. Wait, did I not pick the right thing? Good. You can't tell me about this? That's what I clicked, right? Okay. He doesn't want to talk about his baby. Okay. I don't think he's gonna give me anything else. Facial expressions are on point. They're so good. The badger is classified. Yeah, because he's not gonna talk to me about any of this. I don't think. We'll try one just while we're here. Detective Gumshoe? What can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You can turn it into the police. People like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Yeah, it's us. It's clearly us. I mean, Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. Didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. You tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? Alright, let's find out about Bruce. So, his ID card belonged to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There's an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that, yep. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. More like Bruce dead man? Wow. Wow. Hashtag too soon. But the corpse was moved, yep. Yep. Got him. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. And Lana's confessing as much. Okay, I thought that would give me a little bit more. Anything else I can show you? I mean, this would have also been here. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? Why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. Edgeworth must have used his card to help Lana move the body. See. Edgeworth. I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? That's because of the rumors. Edgeworth does not make things easy on himself, for sure. I don't think he's gonna give me anything, but we'll try. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed Mr. Edgeworth with a knife. Huh. Who drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence, it does. Yeah. I was looking through the first edition rulebook for 40k last night. There's some wild stuff in there, but I'll leave it for next hobby stream. If you want to share a couple, go for it, Slam. I think I found like good pause points for this for chatting. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little bit more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Edgeworth. Okay. Is there anything else while we're here with Gumshoe we need? I'm sure that's the same thing. We've done that, we've done that. He doesn't want to talk about the badger, of all things. I thought that would get more, but... Do we go back to Edgeworth, I guess? Was that the, our clue? I guess let's go try. Start with the Eldar are mercenaries in first edition. Generic aliens that sell their soldiers to anyone. Layman Russ is directly named as the founder of the Space Wolves. They write extensively about how he died. Like, a lot. So, I guess a bigger... She said they had, like, all died at one point and they, like, retconned it, right? But he's just a sergeant? Yeah, Sergeant Russ? It's the first name of a Primarch that's in there, but not as... Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's very different. Okay. Edgeworth's not here. But is this actually different? No, it's not. We got this earlier. Okay. I feel like the last part was, and I skipped over it. Let's try this one. Yeah. Prefer not to look at myself while I work. Okay, so those two, I think, are where we saw Gumshoe for a second. Now we have new dialogue, so I guess we've exhausted that now. Go back here. The bouquet, yeah, there's a card on it. That's the same. That's the same. Okay, I don't know why. I wish it would show if it was like actually new dialogue. Okay. You have anything new for us? Didn't think so. Okay. I mean, I guess we go back to Lana? Not really sure what else to... Retcon a lot over the years, yeah. White scars are mentioned, but no Mongolian influence, no Khan, no specialization. Any unit called the Soul Drinkers, which is now a separate chapter, yeah. They had the same logo and everything. Interesting to see. Yeah, I can only imagine as you're going through all of that. How much has changed since then. Bees, welcome in, how are ya? We are Ace Attorney. I'm trying to figure out where we need to go. Let's go try back. We haven't gone back to Lana yet. Oh, she's not even here? Yeah. Okay. So the clue we got was to find out more with Edgeworth. I don't know where that would be. Could try the parking lot again. We didn't try to slide over. Can I do anything? Nope. I want to go to the security office is where I want to go. One of psionics that Psychers had was like a D&D character. You're basically a full wizard on the tabletop. You could turn invisible, explode people, teleport, all that stuff. Yeah, that sounds super fun. I'm with you, Dee Dee. It seemed doing okay, waiting to hear back. Ooh, unpromising job. Interviews went great. Might get an offer soon. Let's go. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I hope it goes well, bees. Something you hit. Yeah, let me... Just trying to think. What? Sometimes they help us out. Let me see if she's got anything. Nope, nothing new. nothing at the detention center. Nothing new at the lot. I mean, unless we weren't done here, but... Oh! I just had to talk to him again. I didn't realize that it unlocked him. My Battletech major just got delayed till next Tuesday, so that is lame. Well, that's okay. We figure out the job stuff, and then we figure out the Battletech stuff. That's right. Alright, Edgeworth Strubs. Sorry, Jet. He's in a tough spot again. Again. Oh, yeah. Why are we saying again? It all got started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there've always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging up, yeah, he... Rightfully so, there's lots of rumors about Edgeworth. Making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there's always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea who was under the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself. What do you mean, what? Of course he is. I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We meant the guy who is... What's his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Ooh. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. What does that say? Received from Detective Gumshoe. Allows Bear to investigate the crime scene. Let's say that's marked out. He also had the autopsy changed under us. Yeah, like, Edgeworth does not make it easy on us. Picturing a librarian walking up a greater demon casting fireball for. I said I cast fireball. Let's see, I'm surprised if this gets us anywhere. Exactly, you're supposed to be there. Nobody will look at you twice. You know, if it works for Gumshoe, it'll work for us. Alright, bye, bud. Let's go back. Yeah, something $20, which is probably not what you want on a permission to view a crime scene. Looks like the investigation is still going. How do we get back to the shop? Sorry, it looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. Oh? What happened to the security guard? She said 2. Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a duck that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Here he is, Slam. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. What you got for us? There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. Cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Okay, let me show you my marked out envelope first. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go straight in the spittoon. Work done, well done, Sly. Glad it is done for the day. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Oh, a little cow dog? You holding a birthday party or something? Huh? Look, where it should say letter of introduction. It says invitation. Ah, I think you just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe. And then blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Oh no. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this anymore. Oh no, I want to keep it. Alright, well. What else did you have? The victim. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. A Kahootenanny? We manifesting, that's right. Oh no, a Kahootenanny. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Star. One stab to the chest. Fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report, finally. Okay. Died within an hour and a half before p.m. Okay. My sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Oh, I mean, that's something in common. That was a weird way to phrase that. And I'm sure we'll find out more, but... Goodman was a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prospector. My sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot. So it seems. Call an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. Okay, Marshall. I don't mean any offense, but... Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Draw! Well, besides you with a knife around here is the McCree cosplayer, right? He even said high noon. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Howdy, boy. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? So, why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Dr. Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sour cow dog. Can't find his tail. Our boy. He's at the line. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh? Edgeworth? That cow dog's been kicked out of his cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet. Dr. Gumshoe, kicked out of the investigation? I mean, it makes sense. Okay, I guess we get to go fly to the right. Now we can look at the car. Appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. Crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. Just screams, I have money to burn. That's our Edgeworth. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Our chalk outline is falling out of our... This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. He's the king of prosecutors, that's right. They laid it on the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You've got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Oh, what's this? This looks like the cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Check it out. Right, well, let's check it out. He did it himself. Okay. You're rotating, you're rotating. This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial. Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Imagine my shock as I absent-mindedly YouTube in the background and see a June showcase from a particular streamer. Yes, thank you, bud. Yes, if you guys, if you need something to watch after some Ace Attorney, the June showcase is also up, so you guys can check that out. Shocked. I need to remember to say that at the end here too. Yeah, after stream. After we solve this case, you can go check it out. Let's see. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Boomer Phoenix. Let's check this phone out. My goodness. What do you want me to... I want to just move thingy. People in my generation who just don't know how to rotate the phone correctly. Let me zoom back out. My favorite thing is the very weird WASDA system I've got here. Like, I can't move the... Because I need to zoom back out some more. Up. This case is long. Unless we're doing 24/7, it can't be doing... Yeah, I knew that. Nope. But if we want to continue, the sub goal is up. So I'll probably leave that one up until like next week to see if we can hit it. Has the nefarious Amsteady Will been locked up and the key thrown away? Not just yet. First, we have to check out the cell phone we said. Now to see who the owner of the phone called last. Note to self: defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes the button. We push the button. Beep. Hey, a song. I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Ah! Sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this, anyway? It's on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. gonna keep saying it. It's become a thing. Uh-oh, I'm inciting the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay, 518. Okay. What else have we got? B block is through there. It's our visitor's park. I can see the Lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. You can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy-looking steak. Doesn't strike you as a little creepy? A little creepy. Just don't think too deeply about it. You'll be fine. It was a little creepy. Okay. Anything else? A block. This is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I'll be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. Oh, Emma. Anything else? No. Slide back over. I still want to go up to the security guard thingy. Nothing else. Anything else with... What's the bucket? We do. There's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina? How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... There's something between this cop and her sister I don't know about. Uh-oh. I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's a dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? Office atmosphere. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence, arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. You follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source. You find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person. Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prospector Lana Skye. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. Ooh. You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. It's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Guess all we can really... see if he said anything here. My sister's cell phone. Last time it was used was 5:18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night? Why did Lana make that call? I'll check the autopsy report too. If there's anything new in here. Date and time of death was between 4 and 5:30. Okay, so it's quite a bit. Oops, larger window now. Some people load their guns with eels, yet most don't. Dee Dee's just like, what do I do with these eels? Let's see, wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. Single stab wound was found. Okay. But yeah, we've got a very, very large window there of time. You gonna say anything? Alright, count to 3. You gotta do that if you're gonna draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. Remind me to never visit Texas. A good plan overall, Phoenix. Yes. What's that? Some sort of police passport? I mean, it's Detective Goodman's ID card, strangely enough. We found it a good distance away from the crime scene. Good distance. In this rat hole? If you want distance, get yourself to Texas. Texas? This is a tiny little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make? Note to self, if you encounter suspicious evidence, think of Texas. We're learning so much today, chat. This awkward beaver. And come she say this guy's, yeah, West LA. I don't think that's Texas. Nope. He did say that. Good call, Vegeta. There's no better way to study than to hang out with the pros. I'm just gonna go in case he has anything else. 512. Prospector's bright red steed came in at a trot, real slow-like. Trot? My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. So it seems the chief prospector was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what you mean is, the killer intended to use Edward's car all along. Okay. Let's go down the line. Oh, same thing. Okay. You don't want to talk about that one. Fine. Maybe this one. Ah, a toy shield. Suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knight, maybe? Officer Marshall, don't you have anything good to say about Mr. Edgeworth? You don't like him, right? We get the point. You know, when I was a detective, I got one of these. Let me guess. Did it have a K for King of Detectives on it? Hey, they can use the same shield over and over. Note to self, Prosecutor's Office and Criminal Affairs are surprisingly cheap. You know it! They've gotten cheaper with every passing year, I tell you. Amazing. What do you think of the Blue Badger? Okay. Okay, yeah. I should have known. Feel like I already did this one? Just in case, yep, okay. Okay, that's everything we've got with Marshall here. Always thinking of Texas, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. So, the last kind of trail we got was kind of leading back to Sister. So now is now the time to go back and try and talk to her. Maybe. Let's go see. No. It's not. Do we have any new options or anything? Where do we need to go? I'm just gonna click around and see if anything pops up. That's all the same. Can't imagine this having anything, but we'll try. Anything I can show you? Let's try and give you the autopsy report. I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. Yeah, I figured. I know better than to go blabbing all the things I don't know about. Okay. This. Okay, same thing. I've exhausted that. I've shown you everything I have. Sweet flip phone, yeah. What else do I need to look at? Done all this. Oh. Oh, okay. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Something's written on it. 67S? Okay. Alright, let's see. 67S12. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. What does that mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Notes is up. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not right. Your Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Alright. How are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, note from the victim, a cell phone. Think we'll be okay? I don't know about that. The only thing so bothering is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. Yeah, like that's a pretty big issue. Yeah, he's not a detective. Stop, please stop confessing. Please, just give me a chance. Give me a second. I can guarantee she's not the criminal. By the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? A popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Okay. You guys could stop confessing and stop keeping things from me. That would be fantastic. Talked about how she just stabbed someone. I mean, nothing. Nothing. Detective is murdered. The suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. Got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, me too. Maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Well, literally just had someone keep something from us. As soon as we co-op Phoenix and Edgeworth, brothers-in-law. You can do high fives like Maverick and Goose. I mean, I feel like it has to be at some point. Don't spoil anything, but there are a lot of games, and I'm sure at some point. All right, we got a save point, chat. Overwrite. All right. Trial former. Okay. Are we ready? What time is it? Yeah, we got time for a trial. It's probably depending how long it is. It's probably all we can do today. But let's trial it up. Are you ready, chat? Small stretch break. Some water. How are we feeling? I'll catch up here for a second before we dive in. Save point and a DD builds. The stream has everything. We doing good? What is everyone up to the rest of today? Today after stream. Thank you so much for the bits. The giant objection. We're ready. We walking toward justice. I get to do a full workout today, and I'm very excited about it. You're still running errands. Well, I hope they're done soon. I get to do treadmill, and then I have to finish a Demon Prince, and then finish Super Mario RPG, because I got really close, but there was more than I thought, so I'm gonna do that today. What are you guys up to? Getting a lot done. Woo! Work overload. Oh no, I hope it's going well though, Dee. Sounds like productive at least, if maybe not the most fun. Not counting spin-offs and prequels, there's 6 mainline Ace Attorney games. Yeah, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. We're just taking a break before I get into the trial, sorry. Okay. Because after this I can't really catch up, so it gets awkward stopping in the middle of the trial. I just finished working, eating my calzone, and enjoying the stream. Enjoy that calzone. Alright, let's do this, chat. It is trial time. Got focus. That's right. It just gets awkward. Alright, how did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas, yeah. Yeah, not great. The whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. Well, yeah, you confessed. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? Defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia, yeah. Connie's woman is military, yep. I like Chief better. There's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is? You're not a defense attorney. Maybe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. Let's do this, chat. How can we ensure William's false imprisonment? I mean, proper imprisonment. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Traveler. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Skye. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edward. Sorry, I spoiled the next line of the dialogue. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since this trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edward. Your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office loft. Wow. He's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I am the psychic medium, that's right. You'll now pay for her rashness with her life. There is a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cough-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Oh, what is that? I have a fiesta bowl? Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? This is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty, it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name, profession, now. Me, name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edward? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. She bribes him with food. Prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating. Hurry up. Very well, Mr. Edward. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edwards has said to the court, I am a professional. What exactly does that mean? Till 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Starr was a detective. Everyone was a detective. Ah! I know who you are. Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see. Plot twist. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr. Who is this lady? Might have the court's attention over here. Oh. Got maps. The parking lot of the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Yeah. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. The chain divider separates the 2 blocks. Suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yep. The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife, went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot. Who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Okay, I got the map. Scorch Panda, welcome in. How are you today? There's Ludva in my Ace Attorney game. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? I know her outfit's very cute. Very cute. Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. Seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Judge. Wait, are they talking about me? Alright. Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective's intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand, and she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Alright, we can cross-examine the witness. Were you playing some Wuthering Waves? Absolutely will. I opened it and never touched it again. It's too much exposition. I don't believe you. You're gonna go back. You'll go back. Alright, somehow I always knew a deal. Start there. A weird way to start. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Oh, okay. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well. You can continue. The point is, you did open it, Will. And it sounds like there's receipts. Okay, I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox. Which we still haven't talked to this person. Yeah, this boyfriend. He's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend. You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Here to join. The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self. The judge had to think before reply. Yeah, Broso's got my number. Yeah, she has several boyfriends. Yeah. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? As I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she's in B block when she witnessed the crime. Oh, when I I sense something? Yeah, sure. You sense something? You're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like... How would you say? Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition. Wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese? Young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. It must be hard, yellow, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match him. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Alright. Your ramblings came through, but it's a little much for me to read out loud. But Jack can read it, yeah. I'm with the judge on this one. Yeah, she is, she's got all kinds of, analogies and things for us. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. A garish car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's. Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Indeed, it was. What an odd case this is. The person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant. I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed! Make sure my thoughts on Wuthering Waves is inscribed in the bones of this Twitch chat. Trying to pull an Edgeworth and leave your own receipts, Will? I see you. I see you. Okay. Do what we can, even if we don't have any proof. We can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. Picked it to 100? Congrats, wasted mind. Congrats. Objection. Fry me first. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? Maybe relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Confurioso, just waiting for those honed instincts. A photograph? You took this. The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera? I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Oh. Certainly the defendant. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's unmistakably Lana Skye. Yeah. What was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor is holding a knife in her right hand. No, she's holding the trunk. Was it? Right? Pictomanes are so much fun, not just because it has busted damage. It's fun for that for now. Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Or no, sorry, her hand was, other right. Yeah, trunk was the left hand, yeah. I'd say the blade is about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the location of a man's vital organ. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as her ability to kill an egg. I mean, a person. Can't make everything food things. The chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. Defendant was holding a knife. What then? She wasn't, though. Oh, can I not go back? Okay, I was holding a knife. She wasn't, though. Present. We're gonna double check. Yeah, no knife. No knife.
Objection!
You witnessed this? You saw Miss Guy stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear to my finest salmon swirl lunch. Mmm, she has a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yeah, it was so stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. Wow. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. It was taken the moment after the stabbing. Yeah. Oh. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's cloak? But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes. It's hard to tell. This could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. Give me 1 second. I need to open up my door. It's too warm in this room. Trying to keep Sadie out, but I'm melting. Also, as I realize I'm listening to stream at full volume at a small town Home Depot. Hi, Home Depot. How are you? It's your girl, Nikki. My poor Dragoon banished a third favorite. Reaper and Picto, what have you done? I like that it's easy to swap, though. Yeah. I have to get well on Zenless Zone Zero. Scott's been playing that and enjoying it. Alright. Back to it. Mr. Wright, you're just gonna sit there and take this kind of abuse? Or you got a better idea? Objection! Gosh darn it. That contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. But that's it? You run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? It was not premeditated. She would not be wearing those gloves. Warg. Murder gloves. I always put my murder gloves on before. You have to accessorize. Those gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. Okay. Murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. The murder... I'm sorry, the glove don't fit. They must acquit. That's right. I'm gonna press. I feel like it needs more, but... What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves. The gloves are admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, he came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Star. That's bad. Got them thinking it was all planned. If you can prove this claim, the trial's already over. Think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound. Again, we can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Star's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty? Just keep our heads cool, press the witness a bit. For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. Okay. The hard part is I know there is no prints on the knife. But that also goes with the gloves. Going dark. No, Nikki, don't say anything too heinous. I won't be able to hear. Yeah, prove it. Something that was intuition. Where was planned the rubber gloves? Well, hold on. If it was through the wire fence. Oh, okay, it is in the photo. Sadie, I don't care. Okay, the fence is in the photo, so let's... What else we have? The knife's a pre-existing condition, yeah. Garish car's in there. Got the photo. Why did she have a camera in the bento? She didn't say why, just that she does. Which is also weird. Murder was planned, the rubber gloves prove it. Okay, so what do I have specifically for that? What do I have for that? It's like all I have for the gloves, though. Chat, do you have any ideas? I don't know what to... I feel like everything I have just reinforces what did you say. Have we examined the knife? Just imagine doing this in court, just pull it out and like... It said no print. I don't like this, like, system of... Where was that? Look. There we go. Must be the victim's blood. Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. Whether we're doing a knife like this anyway. Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. There's a scary thought. I mean, she hurt herself, so it could be her blood. Which I guess is what we're gonna have to go with. It's like, that's all I got for... I don't think Blue Badger's gonna help me. Due to loss of blood, one knife wound died within an hour and a half. Did this have anything else? I don't think so. Just the weird time frame. Single stab wound was found. No. That contradicts. Because, like, in here, I'm assuming her hand is wounded, right? But that's not in the photo. It feels like such a stretch from where we are narratively, I think is why I'm having a hard time. I don't have a real good... I don't understand how that means it's not premeditated. The same over anyone's foot. Yeah, like, it doesn't... Yup, that's blood! Like, I understand that if her hand was wounded, the glove would also be torn up. But that's not in the photo, and that doesn't mean anything about being premeditated. Yeah. Gotta duck out. We'll see you later, Dee Dee. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. We will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. The crime photo? Well, I mean, that's all we got here. Pretty sure. Oh, wait. Wait. I know what to do. I win Ace Attorney. Okay, back. Round 3. The knife is Edward's, yep. It was in his trunk. It was used... Yes, it's in the toolbox in his trunk. Then it can't be well, if she knew it was there. But I guess she wouldn't. True. True. I think that makes sense in the fact that, like, she got injured. Are the ones that are... Right, we saved. Heck it. Because it's either the photo or the knife. Those are the only things that make any sense. But I think we got here from the photo, so I don't think that works as well. We'll go the knife. Goodness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell box lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that is in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. What's with this case? A bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right? Mommy, are prosecutors bad people? Sometimes. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? Oh. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. Or... Oh shit, you should be a lawyer. Get in here, brozo. Great, now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. I don't know about that. Later, y'all. Let me take the bar. Yeah, I think you can just do that online, brozo. Just get a certificate. You're good to go. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah! Prosecution could care less if it's premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. Looking a little worried. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That's the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. You know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing... We would like to hear her testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. We go again. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Okay. Now what do we get? Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. That's not right. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So, if I ordered a pizza, does it mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. I want to go to over and over, because we know, I'm gonna double check, the autopsy report was just one. Again and again. Okay. Present. One knife wound. Perfect. Objection. Objection! That's what makes it difficult to be attracted to her. What's the pathological line? Just go back to the necklace. Just go back to... You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star. What do you mean? You shouldn't have to explain this. Take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. I did that. That was me. What a hunk! He's my... that was me! What about my objection? No one noticed? Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? We're just collecting bento. Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now, I realize that such mistakes are possible. The surprise that there's no moss! You're saying you mistook something for blood. When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Tell us what you saw you thought was blood. Testify. God, for like the fourth time? Red muffler looked like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. Muffler. Even the judge is having enough of this. Yeah, I feel like we've just been here all day. That's how ghastly the whole scene was. I mean, I guess I could just press before I do anything, right? A red muffler? Yeah, like what? Yes, like a scarf. Oh. The chief prosecutor is around her neck. She does. Easily... So she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. And she does have the weird scarf. But wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Especially if you know she wears it. Is she wearing one? Yeah, in the photo. I'm not sure. I have to go check. Didn't look like it in the pic. People often mistake my beard for a bib. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels so much like kindergarten sometimes. Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There's only one knife wound. Yeah, so... Apparently Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is our chance. Chance for what, I wonder? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. A short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax. Even a really short wick would go longer. She's so cute when she's writing. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. Alright. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure had a grudge against the victim. Red muffler looked like blood to me, and that's how ghastly the whole scene was. Which I guess, do we do the photo? Let's do the photo, right? Excuse me. Let's look at it first. Yeah, she's not wearing it. Back. Up. Look. Back. What's that? We nickel back in ya. I think it's time. Demand an explanation. Witness is clearly not suited for detective work. Ooh, Wedgeworth. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself. Thank you. Yes, giant objection. Thank you for the bit. Thank you, thank you. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling. Oh no, Edgeworth. Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. God damn, Edgeworth. Yeah, what was my objection? Chop liver? Why do I even bother, chat? But it was there, a scarf. No, not that, but really, something. Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime, apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. She's like, well, now I don't want to. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. Most important part? Part where your sister stabs the victim. Next testimony might be the moment of truth. Oh, goodness. Okay. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Chief Prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. You were quite determined about the scarf, aren't you? Yeah, why is the scarf? Also, where is it? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. Wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self. Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. Very important note. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum. Hard to imagine. She's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Wow. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will. Okay. That rat, welcome in. How are you today? You catch us in the middle of a trial. What you up to? Which irritates it when the witnesses screw around. It's great. I love Edgeworth so much. Okay. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. Okay, that makes sense. Caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. It's so weird, I'm just gonna press it. She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? Remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler. Oh, like a car muffler? Just that one word? So what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor is talking on her phone. Her phone. She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream. No, the court doesn't see Miss Star. Chief chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. It doesn't work. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order. So she used her cell phone. Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testify? Good witnessing. Angel, what the hell are you on about? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. Oh my god. The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Okay. I saw it all. How she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use the cell instead. Chief prosecutor made to escape, but resistance is futile. Tempted to run behind a partition off to the side. You know, I'm just press it. Where is this partition on the floor plans? Yeah, it's the weird water thing. Shuji means this wall next to the car. That's right. There's a wall there about 6 foot high. She's obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? They caught her, explained her rights, and arrested her on the spot. You're a lunch lady. You say quickly, were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Here's your presser for more details. Yeah. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. Yeah, how did you quickly with the gate there, or the fence? The lunchtime car was... He was a visitor parked in B block. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct? Yes, that's right. But there's a chain link fence in front of you. I went over it, of course. Amazing! The lunch lady athlete indeed! Would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah. I also thought it was to the ceiling. Oh, okay, it's not. It's about 9 foot high. Yeah. How did Miss Sky not get away? The prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile. I mean, try that again. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It's a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate for growth. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum? Well, we said that was too heavy to probably move. But it's strange. What's that? She wanted to escape. Why didn't she run the other way? The parking lot entrance, yeah. That's right. It doesn't make any sense she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Excellent! More mysteries! Wish I could solve a few more before finding more, though. So this guy tried to run. Sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Wright. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it, you have to believe me. To the side. Quickly caught her, explained her rights on the spot, and arrested her on the spot. Mentioned the muffler. I'm gonna assume his car muffler. Tried on the phone. Oh, made it to escape. Business is futile. What was... I don't think that helps us. And I don't have anything saying that the oil thing is heavy. Wait. Okay, so she is saying that she went toward the fence, but the oil thing is behind. feel like I just goofed myself up. I feel like I just, yeah. Let me read one more time. Tried to phone the wall, had to use the cell instead. Oh, let me back up. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition off to her side. Which would put her... I just want to look at it. I don't want to present it. Not yet. Okay, so she's saying she ran over here to the telephone. That makes sense. Billy caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Saw it all. She tried to use the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. The prosecutor made to escape, but against... Now I don't even have the oil drum thing. It's the car muffler, it's some fun wordplay, yeah. Japanese for scarf is mafura, which endlessly confused me. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that is fun. Okay, I'm missing something here. Okay, after the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind the partition by the phone. I caught her, explained her rights, and arrested her on the spot. Is she saying she caught her there? When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. I saw it all, how she tried to hide the phone. Tried the phone on the wall, yes, that'd be the same spot, but had to use the cell phone instead. Chief prosecutor made to escape. Okay, so that is assuming that she's by the phone and that she has scaled a 9-foot chain link fence. That's what we're assuming. I'm missing something. What am I missing? I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. Yeah, we went through that. We pressed on that. I'm behind a partition. I mean, I don't think we pressed this. Let me try that. So where's this partition? Okay, that's where Edgeworth helped us. That's right. There's a wall there about 6 foot high. She's obviously trying to hide herself. Natural thing for a criminal to do. What did you do then? Caught her. Still don't think you're getting over a 9-foot fence. How did she even have time? Yeah, I mean, maybe she did climb the fence because you're getting to do all this stuff. Wow. Where's the phone on the wall? Let me, Okay. So, murder happened here. This is where a person was stabbed, put into car. She is saying that she took off this way to the phone. Well, she wouldn't have seen it all. If she is coming from the car over here, because this is where she said she is, she wouldn't have seen it because of the wall. She wouldn't have seen her try the phone and a cell phone if she is here. The wall's in the way, yeah. She climbed a 9-foot, yeah, fence in a 10-foot space, yeah. That's what she's saying. I don't have anything to disprove that, though, unfortunately. So yeah, she wouldn't have seen it because of this, I think is our argument. When I arrested her, she mentioned I saw it all. You couldn't have. Yeah, you couldn't have. Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. Oop. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you'd be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You, who together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Yeah, in heels. Yeah, no, I don't believe it, Vat Rat, but I don't have anything I can say to disprove it right now. Well, Ms. Starr, this is the fatal contradiction in your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Ahem. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it. What? Rabble. We did it, chat. Order! What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. Grr. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Here's where the counter-attack begins. Hey, Snazlock, how are you? Oh, you're having a good day? I'm glad to hear that. It's going pretty well here. How are you? The witness lied about... what she saw, where she saw it, the order of events. Number 4. Where she saw it, I think, is the correct. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, she couldn't have been where she is. Where she saw it. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it. Pointless to lie. I see. Say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? That's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? Security. Security. All the testimony we've heard till now points in one direction. The point where she witnessed the crime... up here. Right? Have to be. While she's visiting boyfriend. The only way to make this foolproof, I'll need a 9-foot fence, a 10-foot ceiling, and Nikki and some 6-inch heels. I'm on it. This is the only place she could have been. The security guard room. Security room is the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the 2nd floor, so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today a man has got the better of Angel Star. Yeah. You saw the crime as she did it. I like the enthusiasm. What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. I'm gonna mute for a second. Okay. The guilty. Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? It doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands. It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. The star witnessed the crime from the security guard station, yes. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. Yes. Let's make a vital difference, but what? What would change? I mean... Angle of the view would change? Distance to the crime? Distance? Yeah. Change distance quite a bit. How could she have gotten there? Yeah. If you're arresting and... It's the, yeah, all of the up technically. I think the fact that she was able to get to her quickly, as opposed to the 9-foot fence problem we just had. I think that's the biggie. Change the distance between her and the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. Well, one look at the floor plans, it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see. What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take for her to reach the scene of the crime. Yeah. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. How long did it take to go from there to the scene of the crime when you arrested Miss Sky? Well, witness? You. Yes? You ordered the squid wheels. Like, you're giving me rubber bands? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. Oh my. Bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Mmm, boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. Yeah. Before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. So you ran all the way around? Which would give her time to do things. So I had to go through the visitor's parking lot and B block. A blood for the blood god, boysenberry for the boyfriend. Amazing. That's a lot of time she's not looking at the defendant. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the crime. 5 minutes. This changes things considerably. Was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him? I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point. And the spork is a wonderful image. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do you have any evidence to stop this? Well, we gotta... Object! You must be a good sport. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. Oh no, we're doing her metaphors now. I got lunch boxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. 5 minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange? If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. Arrest the judge. You have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yarg! Killer says what? Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Ms. Edgeworth is the next witness ready to go. Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. Oh, we've had closer. That was nothing. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. With that, court is adjourned. We did it, chat. Woo! We did it. Oh. JK. Phase 2. More rubber bands. Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer to not take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Star. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker! Oh. Now, deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Okay. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. I hate when magicians testify right. Where's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? God, we've been here all day. I should have mentioned this 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crimes. Yeah, you should have. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe? Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's. The other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. You feel like an actual, yeah, recess please. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. I respect it. I respect it. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. How many do you have? In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule number 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, to shoot is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, yeah, you used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, the shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Whoa. Used to, yeah. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth's looking pretty solid. Yeah, I think that I think that answers your question. It at least studies some evidence law, really. Yeah, sullen. That's textbook sullen right there. You haven't seen the updated shoe yet. How does it feel, Edgeworth? Prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to assure that the guilty are properly judged. White enamel shoe. Bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Oh my god. I mean, can we look at that shoe? Since we did that with the knife earlier. Just want to look at. Do our spinny spin. Do our weird Wazda. Ah! There's blood here too! On the sole of the shoe. It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. All of this blood. It's horrible. Blood might be an important clue. You think? You think? Okay. This blood, it's my sister's, right? It appears so. Lana's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. Poor sis. Okay. I'm guessing that's all we get, but like, look, see that. That's just the blood, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. 3D models in the year of our Lord 2024. We picked up Emma and we get to turn things around now, Slam. It's very exciting. Okay, let's see what she has to say again. Okay. Now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on the shoe. One was the victim's. The other matched of defendant Lana Skye. The shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. I guess we start pressing. I don't have anything specific. Go to the beginning. I mean, oops. Go back. Sorry. You absolutely should have mentioned those 5 minutes. Why did you lie about the 5 minutes? I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. Then why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing, manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This one, the suspect is admitting she did it. False testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's get this over with. Big agree. We're just gonna keep going until I get something here. You found the shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone erased the chief prosecutor's crime. The shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? Carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. What else do you have in there? I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Tell us what you did next. 2 types of blood. I mean, we'll just keep going. A lady. You've just been carrying around pivotal. Yeah, what else is in there? What else have you done, Star? You brought it to the forensics department. You're gonna submit something as evidence in court. You need a proof. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. She got away with her little coup. She used to be a detective, yep. The shoe appears to have bloodstains on it. The man was stabbed, after all. And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman. 2 types of blood found on the shoe. I'm trying to get through, like, to our next save, but it is burning up in here, chat. I might have to bounce a little early. I at least want to get through this section. Can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, Ricky. Huh? Speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright. Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all the blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. Yeah, she didn't confirm the blood was his, yeah. But we'll see. If I had more time, I would have gotten the DNA test results. But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lana Skye's. So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe. It ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was gonna say that. the last thing we got. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. Peppered fish guts. No. Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some, like your client, season enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? Problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? I mean, yeah. Because you don't know. You didn't do the DNA test. Yeah, there's gotta be a problem. Right? I'm not imagining things. There's one critical problem with this evidence. Clear contradiction. A gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Yeah, there's too much doubt. I can't just let that slide. See what Mr. Wright has to say. Oh, it's contradictory about this shoe. What was the problem with your evidence? Oh, it took me right here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I got it. Get the blood. Okay, it's not pulling up the blood. Oh, do you just want me to present it? Take that! Problem with this evidence is here. Where? Oh, okay. I misunderstood the... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Let's be scientific about this. I know. Examine the evidence. I thought you just wanted me to show you the shoe. That was a nice break. Let's return to the testimony. Yes, yes. I won't mess it up this time. Oh, how do I get back to that screen? This was the last one, wasn't it? Oh, wait. I know. I'm really warm and I'm not paying attention. Okay. Trying some more time. I'm not gonna skip past it this time. We need the decisive evidence one. Okay. This is the one we pressed, and I'm just gonna skip on through. Yeah, the fact that there's one shoe is kind of weird. I feel like that should have come up a little earlier. I just need to get back to that screen. Let me also save before I goof it up again. Sadie doesn't like my save noise. So, okay. There's a problem, and I need to point out what it is. She has so many opinions, I know. Sadie is, Sadie's having a good time here. Okay. Show us the problem. Okay. Yeah, the fact that there's two, and I'm trying to figure out which one it would be. Because if she's saying this ties to it... Take that! Wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of the shoe. Don't mess with me, rookie. Oh, she didn't test it. Is that what it is? She tested the one, but not the other. It'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Indeed. There is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly contradict with blood on the bottom of his shoe? Yeah, the fact that he's in the trunk? Whose blood is on top if it's not his? Yeah. I feel like the fact that he's in a trunk. I feel like that's it. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why aren't there any bloody footprints found at the scene of the crime? As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. Go back and forth. I haven't figured out how you know what questions are going to be asked when you present. That's part of the hard part with like visual novels in general, is sometimes you get like a couple words and you're like, how are they going to use that? Like, how is that the argument? And so sometimes when I get a little stuck, that's what it is. We checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Give me a break because I'm burning up, please. Well, witness? What? Huh? Good going, Mr. Wright, but... It's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh. That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. Wright. Think. I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. What? It didn't happen here. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. Chief Prosecutor tried to resist. Her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh. She's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edward. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory. She's running out of metaphors. Was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? I don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Ah! You don't mean. Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would be evidence against her. Wah! Clerk for call sounds good, Sam. I'll try and wrap things up here in a minute. That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. After the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. It's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, this guy's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she'd cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe. Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it. But... enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. Uh-oh. Angel Star is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. Score finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. There we go. Little girl. What did you just say? Okay. Chat, I'm really sorry, but I'm burning up in this room, and I'm gonna stop right here. Very, very sorry. But it's so hot in here. So I'm going to stop here and get some water and get some shorts on, because I am just sweating here. Wait, Semi, do you mind if we do treat on Sunday? Because I know we've got a few more before end of the month. Is that okay? Yes, I'm going to leave you on a cliffhanger, chat. I'm sorry. All right, chat, we're going to wrap up here. Thank you so much, everyone, for the bonus stream today. If you enjoyed it, if you want to do some more next week, we've got our sub goal here. So when we reach that, we'll do another Video Game Wednesday stream. Thank you so much for all the support. If you guys want to come hang out in between streams, we do have our Discord, so I'm going to throw that here in chat. We also have on YouTube a new video today. So the June challenge is up. If you guys want to see what everyone did for their June challenge, we did skin tones, so you can go check out what everyone in the community was working on. And then socials, I'm still posting my Skaven, so if you want to see the Gracier, that is up this morning. So thank you everyone for coming to hang out. Thank you so much, Funky, for hanging out. I really appreciate that. That makes my whole day. Thank you. And then we'll be back for mini painting on Sunday. So thank you everyone. Have a good rest of your week, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.